Everybody, so energy healing is something that I want to try and help people understand. I was given the gift from God to help people understand energy healing because we are all energetic beings. No matter what you think or not, that's fine. Your reality is yours. I'm just telling you what I've come to know and how you can help your life, your sobriety become easier. It doesn't have to be as hard as a lot of people make it, and a lot of it comes from energy and the surrounding energy you put yourself in. So what I had to do for me was I had to get healthy. I had to think better thoughts. I had to learn about awareness, and I had to put myself in an environment, Florida, which was good for my health. It was good for healing. It was good for a mental break. It was good for having better people around me. And I had to separate myself from energetic fields that I was linked to. Notice this. All of you that are watching this, if you are involved with drugs or alcohol, how many people in your life are also involved with that? A lot. And the reason that is your friends, your family. We tend to stay in these energetic fields that continue to suck us in because it's the energy you're vibing with. It's the energy your frequency is currently tuned into, and you can't even help it. It's unconsciously doing it because you're so used to the pattern. But what you can do is you can start a new energy pattern. You can start to remove some of those people from your life. You can start to add new people to your life. You can tell the people that vibrate higher. You can feel them when they enter a room. You can feel them when they talk to you. You can feel them through compassion and love and kindness. And those people will help you upgrade your energy field. There's a reason that people say you are the energy of the 5 people you hang out with, because that's the truth. And I was too. And I did a lot of soul searching. I was given a gift from God on how to learn how to energy heal. And now that I've surrounded myself, first of all, with myself to learn about energy, but second, to learn about the brain, to learn about my body, to learn about the user manual for being a human. But from doing these things and now surrounding myself with better people and through service work, it has taught me how to create a new energetic pattern that no longer resonates with the old pattern. I don't even know who the old version is because it doesn't exist to me. And the cool part about it is it didn't have anything to do really with me. It was just me. Actually, it did. It had to do with me getting out of my own way and me stop staying with the same energy field. It hurts at first because you're so used to that field, but you need to remove yourself from family, from friends, co-workers, whatever it is that are negatives in your life. And not because you don't love them. You'll always love them. But because you need to do this for yourself in order to create a better version of yourself, because sobriety's hard until it isn't. And now it isn't. It isn't, because of the energy field that I am now resonating with, the frequency that I have tuned into. Because I say this all the time on these podcasts, but like, there is a version of Josh, let's think about it like a radio station. I'm a beacon, I am a channeler for certain information and certain energy. And the old channel, let's say, was 93.3. This channel right now is 99.1, and it's been playing the whole time. It's always been there. All radio stations are playing at the same time. It's just depending on the frequency that you tune into or the radio station you tune into, and I'm on a new frequency. So when you decide you want to do that through meditation and elevating your emotions, through health, through wellness, through other people and energy fields that you want to start implanting yourself in, you will start to take on some of that energy. And it's a cool thing because you won't even notice it. You're just a new version of you all of a sudden. So what I will say is, one other thing I want to actually mention is that looking back at my past, this came to me when I was driving. Even the people that I was friends with when I was younger, their families had alcoholics in them. Their families had addicts in them. And that was because my family had addicts in them. I was an alcoholic and addict, and my mom was, and my family had this history of it. Now that I've broken that curse for the generation, I don't resonate with that anymore because it's not me. Now I like helping, and I like helping other addicts and alcoholics get sober because it's a terrific feeling, but it's the energy that my family vibrated with, who I vibrated with. Even up until 2 years ago, I just ran with the same people. Because and it was all different groups of people. I literally had all these different groups of friends who I thought were friends, but it was because they were also addicts and alcoholics in all these different groups. But the cool thing about all that is I've learned about energy, I've learned about frequencies, learned about changing my perception and my perspective on life. And I've elevated my emotion. About a year and a half ago, I had a vision when I was elevating my emotion of what my life could be. And I literally felt an energy come through me that was like, oh, what was that? And I could see visually a happier, better life for me. I had to practice it. I did it for about 3 months straight of like 5 minutes of truly trying to feel like I already had everything I wanted in this world. And I felt it one day. And then my life slowly started to map out of like, hey, you've already lived this. We're trying to just get you here, Josh. God's going, I'm going to give it to you. Just keep living out the way that you've been going, because you are elevating your energy levels all the time. So when you start to do that, your sobriety gets easier, because you're just not the same version of you anymore and you don't have the same thoughts. You need to change the mind. You need to change the energy. You will change your life for good. I love everybody. Comment here if you need some help with energy work. That is literally one of the hardest things to do and learn, but then once you get it, who knows what's going to happen. Take care, everyone.